reneges that advice.
Honourable Te Rao Flavel.
Thank you, Mr Chair. Tēnā koe. Mr Speaker, I was supposed to be talking about the appropriations bill, so I was struggling to find out what Helen Clark's got to do with any spending around the time. But be that as it may, plenty of food around though. There's plenty of food around tonight, so that's good. Mr Speaker, I want to firstly congratulate the Minister for Treaty Settlements, the Honourable Chris Finlayson, for ushering so many treaty bills through this House, far and away more than the Labour government in their time. And the work is not over yet, we know that. So I just want to put on record real congratulations to him. Second thing, the issue that was raised is around consultation to do with ture whenua. I digress a little bit, but there is money in the ture whenua, so I can talk about it, Mr Speaker. And the accusation of a lack of consultation with Māori. Well, give me a break, Mr Speaker. The consultation started within 5 years of the original bill being put on the table, with at least half a dozen wānanga throughout this country. And indeed, during the time that I've been Minister, there have been 3 consultation rounds in 1 year, and it would be really helpful if members of the House read the bill so they stop spreading lies around the country. Stop telling...
No, the word lie has been used a couple of times, and we won't have any further debate.
Honourable Te Rao Flavel. So, Mr Speaker, in that space, we know that the law is currently being considered by the Māori Affairs Select Committee, which is good. We need to have all those ideas come to the table, and I'm looking forward to the discussions coming back. Can I say that with respect to Te Matatini and the note about spending, I can say that there was an increase, and we might expect a year. Not enough, but I take the point, and we're trying to give assistance there. With respect to the Kermadex, Mr Speaker, that's interesting because the two of the tribes, and I'm a bit disappointed that some members believe that those 2 tribes agreed to a kaupapa about their mana whenua in 10 minutes, doesn't reflect well on those members nor those tribes, because they signed an agreement to say, yes, they agreed with the Kermadex bill. Be that as it may, I note that the New Zealand First Party, as I understand it, supported the Kermadex in the first reading. The first reading, and therefore supporting that notion. So it's a bit rich, Mr Speaker, to tell us that we should have voted this way or that way. They've got to get their own act together. Mr Speaker, can I just say that in terms of spending, that I am happy about where we've got to. I think we can always do better, but I can, in terms of going back to the discussion around housing, that in terms of repair projects, we've been able to reach 223 whānau, 42 new affordable homes, mostly affordable rentals, infrastructure for 113 new homes, 4 emergency houses. So we've been able to put some money into the housing area, as spoken about by Mr Paraone. We also have in the whenua Māori space, the Māori Land Service. I can say that that one is going to move into the future, but there's a budget of $14.2 million to support the establishment of a Māori Land Service. Mr Speaker, a kaupapa that's important to Mr Paraone is Te Mātāwai, and he should know that Budget 16 provides $12 million over 4 years for the establishment of Te Mātāwai, and I'm pleased to say that pretty much all of the positions on Te Mātāwai have been filled with little, not too much rocking of the boat. 2 more positions to go, and we should have the first meeting of Te Mātāwai before the end of the year, so that's really awesome. That's 13 members. And also say another note that's actually probably close to the Labour Party, and that is in the Māori television service is able to get $10.6 million added to their budget, and I acknowledge the efforts on the Honourable Parekura Horomi in his time to be able to push the Māori television service along. It's been really great. I'm looking forward to going to Tūranga Waiwai in a week or so. We'll be able to make some announcements with respect to an iwi, our iwi call to have a day of commemoration to the Māori land wars, or nation land wars, New Zealand land wars, call them what you like. That has been very much a call from iwi throughout the country, and be able to, as Budget 16 said, to give $4 million over the next 4 years towards that kaupapa. Still the day to be determined, and also how that money will be distributed, but it's really exciting to go to Tūranga Waiwai. Ki te koroneihan o te kingi Māori ka tū taiwake nei, ki te whakatakoto I tērā kororo ki mua te aro te ao Māori. So Budget 16, Mr Speaker, speak has been good in terms of Te Puni Kōkiri and where we're going into the future, and under my leadership at this point in time, we can always do better, of course, and we will attempt to do that into the near future. Kia ora tātou.
Members, the